Stop virtual camera. Stop recording button. Stop virtual. Configure virtual camera. Studio mode button. Settings but. Audio mixer with mute desktop audio. Volume slider for desktop audio. Slider properties for mute macros. Checkbox checked. Not checked.
Hey y'all, got a new game here, Audio Fishing. So
Checked. Not checked.
just turned 30 YouTube, so they're trying to ban me again. So alright, let's get on.
Audio Fishing. Audio Fishing. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Battle.net. Audio Fishing. Audio Fishing. Yes. OBS 30. Search window. Home file explorer. Pane. More. Home split. Gallery. One best document download. Items new list. Make modif. Last month. A long time ago. Last week 4. Earlier this month 3 of 6. Last month. Earlier this month 3. Last week 4. Earlier this week. Yesterday 6 of 6. Download file explorer. Items new list. Make modif. Split button. A long time ago. Last month 2 of 6. A long time. Yesterday checked 6 of 6. Earlier this week 5 of 6. Last week 4. Earlier. A long time ago 1 of 6. Last month. A long. Yesterday checked 6 of 6.
Hold up.
OBS. Search window. Home file explorer. Tree view. Home. Details. More options. But. Search. Home split. Home palette. 1 best document. Download 6. Items new list. Yesterday grouping expanded. Audio Fishing Simulator not select. Audio Fishing Simulator 2 of 121.
There we go.
Items new list. Yesterday grouping expanded. Audio Fishing Simulator 2 of 3. Audio Fishing
Fusion
Simulator
Forge
unknown.
Games presents Audio Fishing Simulator. Main menu. Continue game.
Alright. So basically there's two modes. Standard mode, which you start on level 1 and you catch fish and level up. Next one's sandbox mode.
Start a sandbox game.
Now this, you unlock every single thing along with any venue. You can fish with whatever you want, like a certain fish or whatever. Here
View fishing records.
are your records, so if I went into this,
Which records do you want to view? Standard
go
records.
down and it says standard records.
Barbel, bleak, brook trout, brown trout,
There's all these
bull,
fish.
brown trout, 34 pounds. Caught at the River Tees near Yarm.
So I just got that just literally before streaming. And you press down, up and down arrows to go through menus. Space to select. Normally it's left arrow, but also there could be a go back. In this menu though, you press space to exit. If you press right arrow, you go into your sandbox record. So
Sandbox records. Bullhead, brown trout, 22 pounds. Barbel, 18 pounds. Caught at the River Tees near Yarm.
as you can see, so I'm going to press space to exit this.
Main menu. Continue game. Start. View fishing. Erase fishing records.
I'm not going to press that, but as it says, that's just going to erase your scores.
Controls.
This is controls, so
Current key settings.
current key settings. I've changed mine a tiny bit. I'll tell you the default, but you can change it down here.
Customize keyboard controls.
So currently, if you press go to,
Current key settings.
you press space on this, and it will say
Raise your fishing rod. Arrow down. Lower your fishing rod. Arrow up. Reel in. Arrow right. Lock the reel speed. Arrow left. Increase drag. W. Decrease drag. S. Bait your hook. B. Cast your line. C. Cut your line. F. Current key settings.
so. Normally, that's all the same. Apart from cut your line would normally be Z. Shut up.
Customize. Set control. Go back.
That's normal.
Main menu. Continue. Start. View. Erase. Controls. Volume settings.
Volume settings. So self-explanatory.
Speech volume.
Is it 100?
Water effects volume.
You press space on this. Oh no, yeah, you press space on it to hear a sample of how loud you want the water. So I've currently put mine to quite low. So if I press space, it's kind of that volume.
Electronic bite detector volume.
You need this very high. That tells you if a fish is biting.
Ambient sounds volume.
Ambient sounds.
Go back.
Go
Main
back.
menu. Continue game. Start. View. Erase. Control. Volume set. The angler's field
Now
manual.
this is what you need. The angler's field manual. Now
Fishing tips.
there's a lot. Fishing tips. I'm not going to go into that because I'm just going to tell you and I can't be bothered too long.
Types of bait.
There's types of bait. You can look through them.
Artificial fly. Live maggots. Live bait. Maggots. Casters. Dead bait. Lobworm. Sweet corn. Bread flakes. Luncheon meat. Cheese. Hemp seeds. Cheese. Hemp seeds. Caterpillar. Spinner. Spinner.
And
Hemp
these
seed.
all have,
Spinner.
Press space on them to hear a description.
A spinner is a type of artificial lure featuring one or more rotating blades that flash and vibrate in the water when retrieved, mimicking small prey like baitfish or insects to attract predatory fish through sight and sound. They typically consist of a central wire, spinning blades, and a hook, sometimes with a dressed skirt for added action, and come in styles like inline or safety pin spinnerbaits.
So yeah.
Types of go back. Fish species. Barbel.
So here's every single fish in the game. Barbel.
Bleak. Brook trout. Brown trout. Bullhead. Carp. Catfish. Char. Chub. Common bream. Crucian carp. Dace. Eel. Grayling. Gudgeon. Minnow. Perch. Pike. Rainbow trout. Roach. Rudd. Salmon. Silver bream. Tench. Zander. Zander. Tench. Silver salmon.
And all of these you have to listen to, but they tell you kind of what to do if you press space to fish them. So it'll tell you descriptions. So like this.
Salmon have sleek, streamlined bodies that typically change color throughout their lifetimes. While in fresh water, Atlantic salmon are brown and spotted. When they migrate to the ocean, they turn silvery. Atlantic salmon are the largest salmon species, typically growing to just under 4 feet in length. Found in fast-flowing rivers and lakes. Fishing tips, free line or float fishing. Suggested bait, artificial fly.
So it tells me free line or float fishing I should do for it, which is my tackle setup. And then it says that I should do artificial fly to use as bait.
Fish species.
So left arrow to get off.
Go back.
Space to
Main menu.
and
Continue game.
continue game. The next option is just quit to main menu. I'm going to press continue game.
Choose a venue. The River Tees
I'm
near
going to go to
Yarm.
River Tees near Yarm.
Selected. Select your rod and tackle setup.
I'm going to put it to
Choose your rod.
the default rod. So what you would start with if you just did it.
Streamline Flex Pro.
So it'd be this.
Streamline Flex Pro. Selected. Choose your reel. Spincaster. Spincaster. Selected. Choose your line strength. 5-pound monofilament. 5-pound monofilament. Selected. Choose your hook size. Very small.
Go very slow.
Very small. Selected. Choose your tackle setup.
Tackle setup.
Free line.
This is where you can choose. So every fish is a different one. So there's some with free line,
Float fishing.
float fishing,
Jardine ledger.
sardine ledger,
Barrel ledger.
barrel ledger,
Coffin ledger.
fin ledger.
Barrel ledger. Jardine ledger. Float fishing.
Well, as you had the salmon, you would need float fishing or
Float fishing.
float fishing or free line. But today I'm going to go float.
Float fishing. Selected. Electronic bite detector. Off.
You need this on. Press space to turn it on. This will tell you when the fish bites.
Electronic bite detector. On. Choose your bait. Load your bait
Your
box.
bait. So what I'm
Slot
going
1.
to do,
Artificial fly.
I'm going to put 3 artificial flies.
Artificial fly. Selected. Slot 2. Artificial fly. Selected. Slot. Artificial fly.
The next
Selected.
I'm going to put some
Slot
maggots
4.
in.
Artificial live bait. Maggots. Maggots. Selected. Slot 5. Artificial live maggot. Caster. Dead bait. Dead bait. Selected. Slot 6. Artificial live maggot. Maggots. Selected. Close bait box. Go fishing.
Now, go fishing.
Bait your hook.
So
Slot
if you
1.
take your hook,
Artificial fly.
now I'm going to select it, press space to select.
Selected. Cast your line.
Now say cast your line. You need to try and cast your line, you have to find it to the optimal fishing place. So hold space and then release the cast. So like this. That second drop means that you're in the optimal fishing place. So now you wait for a fish. If it doesn't bite for quite like 30 seconds, 25 seconds or so, press C
Cast your line.
and just do it again. So, and you basically wait for noise when a fish bites. So yeah, it's basically it's C to
Cast your line.
C for cast your line. Hold space. I would show you what to do for a fish, but the fish don't seem to be biting. When a fish does bite, I can change my bait.
Cast your line.
So you can throw it really far, but for this kind of ribone, what fish we're going to catch, throwing it far is not going to really do much.
Cast your
But,
line.
like really fast, you can throw it but there's nothing out there, so
Cast your line. Bait your
I'm going
slot.
to bait it with some
Slot 5. Dead bait. Slot 4. Maggot. Selected. Cast your line. Cast your line.
now it's on that optional test again. And as you heard, the second bloop means you found it. That noise means you got a fish bite, bitten. So what you need to do, as soon as you hear that, press up arrow, and press right arrow to start reeling it in. And now for a tip, you want to try and keep moving the rod up and down, like this. Keep doing it up and down. Sometimes they might start breaking the rod. That's what you need to drag to stop it like this. And stop really while you do. But that gives the fish a little time to relax. So like this. Stay in there.
You've caught a minnow.
And
Weight.
it says,
2 ounces. Press enter to
I've
continue
caught a
fishing.
minnow. Normally when you catch your first fish, it will say that you got a new record, but because I've already caught loads, it doesn't say that. So we'll just
Cast
try
your line.
we actually catch something more in the optimal place, so like I said, right arrow to stop. Lift that rod up and down with the arrow. Now if I press F, it will cut my line, so if your line's about to break, cut it and just let the fish go. Now if I pull my rod down low, the actual fish escapes. So try and keep the rod quite high. You have to do something like that other fish trying to swim away. So the quicker it is, the more strong the fish is. So when I show you sandbox mode and you get to a big fish, you'll see that it's a lot quicker. So basically, that's kind of it for the fishing. Takes quite a long time sometimes, but it's a very fun game.
You've caught a roach. Weight. 2 pounds. Press enter to continue fishing.
So
Cast your
let's
line.
press escape to oh yeah, so also if this is cast your line and you want to put your bait on, B doesn't actually work. So what you do is you just press space 1, so and now when you press B,
Bait your hook. Slot 1. Slot 4. Maggots. Selected. Cast your line.
now it just wants to start again. So it's like that. Now you press escape
End session. Main menu.
and it will finish.
Continue game.
Now I'm going to show you sandbox mode. It's just the same, so I'm going to turn my mic off, but it's literally just the same.
Audio fish OBS 32. Audio mixer. Mute Matrox checkbox not checked. Audio fish in simulator.
Start a new game. Start a sandbox game. View fishing. Start a sandbox game. Choose a venue. The River Tees, near Yarm. Watermead Country. Go back. Loch Lomond, Scotland. The River Tay, Scotland. Selected. Select your rod and streamline flex Strat King Osp Soltaire 5000. The Soltaire 5000 fishing rod is a top-of-the-range graphite rod. Lightweight, flexible and strong, the Soltaire can seat any size reel. Soltaire 5000. Selected. Choose your reel. Spin cut. Line. Reel. Reel King 25. Reel King 25. Selected. Choose your line strength. 5, 10, 20, 35 pound braided. 35 pound braided. Selected. Choose your hook size. Very small, small, medium, large, large. Selected. Choose your tackle setup. Free line. Float fishing. Selected. Electronic bite detector. Off. Electronic bite detector. On. Choose your bait. Load your bait. Artificial fly. Selected. 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 Close bait box. Go fishing. Cast your line. Cast your line. Cast your line. Bait your hook. Slot 1. Artificial. Selected. Cast your line. Cast your line.
OBS 30. OBS volumes. Mute mic. Not checked.
So basically, just forgot to say, in the menus you press right arrow to get a summary of what it is. So like what the rod is when you're in that rod place. Some of them work, some of them don't. And also, when you're out of that, if you press enter, it will tell you what all of your equipment is. So you start with the weakest, and then because I'm in sandbox mode, everything's unlocked, and you'll have the same. So you can go and fish for whatever you want. So I'm going to try and get some salmon right now.
Audio fishing simulator. Audio fishing simulator.
So if you press tab, it will tell you your level. So I just got level 4, but before, now for the sandbox mode, it will say
Your level is 10.
level 10.
Cast your line.
Salmon, it's a lot further, so you got to go. And you just wait for it. Then you see it starts getting bitten. And as you see, it's pulling a lot. So the noise of that is a lot quicker than the limit. I think my biggest salmon's about a 41 pounder, so massive. As big as the thing this guy is. But that one took like 14 minutes of fish feeling in to get that 3 pounder. Like I said, it really can't fish out if you reel in, but you move the rod up and down. Just steady rhythm like this. Keep doing this till it finally gets tired. When it gets tired, that clicking stops. Sometimes you can just leave it for a little bit, pull it in, hopefully it gets tired. Because we had to fight so far, we need a lot more reels to get this in. Now I've just started again. As you can see, it's slowing down from what it was. Just keep moving it up and down. until finally it will start. Now some fish can break through rod in your line, so basically you hear like a clanging noise. That's the warning for to break the line. When that happens, you stop reaching and push W to increase the weight, and you keep pressing it, so you can press it quite a lot. When you're at the full W, so the full weight your rod can do, and it's still making the clanging noise, just put one down arrow, one down on your rod.
OBS code volume mute checked. Audio fishing. Audio fishing lip.
Your
Stop. Stop. Stop.
session. Main menu. Continue game. Start a sandbox game.
OBS 32.0.4 profile. Task switch. OBS 32.0.4 profile. Untitled scenes. Audio efficiency in your battle net. Audio efficiency. OBS. Audio fish. Battle net. Audio efficiency. OBS. OBS 32. Search window. OBS 32.0. Volume slider form. Search window. OBS 32.0. Audio efficiency simulator 1 column 2. Audio efficiency.
View fishing. Start a sandbox game. Choose a venue. The River Tees near Yarm.
Search window. Audio
Main
efficiency
menu.
simulator.
Continue game.
OBS 32.0.4 profile. Task switching. Battle net log. Audio fish. OBS 32. OBS. Audio efficiency. Audio efficiency. Audio fish. OBS 32.0. OBS 32.0.4 profile. Untitled scenes. Untitled window. Audio mixer window. Volume slider format choice. Currently muted. Slider 0.0 dB. Audio efficiency. OBS 32.0. OBS. Items.